What's up, cronies? The one, the only Cat Burglar is here. Episode, I think 23.
Yep.
God, the football season's winding down. College football's into the bowls. We're giving out winners. Let's fucking get into it right away. Sal, what do you got
You
this week? We'll go
might
over the
want to
recap
recap.
at the end. We'll go over the recap at the end.
All righty.
All
All
right.
right. College football going Friday night. South Bend, Notre Dame -7 against Indiana. It's down to 7. I see now. I bet it earlier at 7.5. Check today. It was down to 7. I bet it again at 7. I love Notre Dame in this spot. I think they fucking win by double digits pretty easily. Indiana hasn't really played anybody this year, but they have Ohio State handled them. Even Michigan gave them a pretty tough game for a while. So I like Notre Dame on Friday night. My NFL pick for the week, I'm going to Cincinnati. I like the Bengals -7.5 over the Browns. Since he's fucking pretty good, actually. Lost a lot of close games early in the year. They're starting to play the way I think most people thought they're going to play from the beginning of the year. They've been hot, scoring a ton of points. Can't stop chasing fucking Burrow connection. Bengals win big Sunday. That's it for me.
Nice. Hitman, hit me with your picks.
All right. What up, cronies? Here's my picks for this week. We got NFL. I got on Saturday, I've got the Texans -1 at Kansas City. Just like the way the Texans are playing in Kansas City. I don't know if Mahomes is going to be back or not. I'm not sure yet. Haven't heard much on that. So, but even dinged up, I don't know. I just like the Texans. KC's been playing so many close games. They're bound to lose one here. I also like on Sunday, I like the Vikings -3 at Seattle. Seattle, even with Geno, I don't know if they're good enough to beat the Vikings. College, I like on Saturday, I like Texas -11 versus Clemson. And I like Penn State -8.5 versus SMPU. Those are my picks.
Are those games Saturday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
3 games Saturday, 1 game Friday for the playoff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah, that Ohio State Tennessee game is gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you got? Cash Money, you've been on fire. What's going on? Hit me with your picks.
I'm gonna start off with college football. I only got one pick. I'm going OSU money line versus Tennessee. OSU. They're a team that's battle driven, going through the Big Ten. You're battle tested every week, and they're resilient. They're gonna get this done for me. Then going into the NFL, I got the Chargers -3 versus the Broncos. Chargers, kind of seem like the opposite of Kansas City. They've been losing the close games, but they're good. They're almost like the Bengals as well. So I got Chargers -3, and then I'm going Vikings money line versus Seattle. Geno's questionable. Vikings are a really, really good team. Taking money line because I don't like the spread very much at -3. And then I'm going to go Bucks -4 versus Cowboys. The Bucks have been putting up big numbers. I think this last week they put up 42. Cowboys defense isn't looking too great. Their offense is pitiful. Then I'm going Rams money line versus the Jets. Jets got their first win, which is felt like forever. I can't remember the last time the Jets have won. But I think they're all high and mighty on the Jets, but the Rams have been playing really, really well with Puka being back. Stafford starting to throw the ball really, really well again. So give me the Rams money line. That's it.
I like those. I'll go into my college ones right away. I love Indiana. I know I'm kind of going against Sal here on the Notre Dame pick, but I really do. Indiana lost to early in the year to Northern Illinois. I think that's their only loss. They played extremely weak schedule, one of the weakest in college football. Indiana has as well. But when Notre Dame played USC, USC could have won that game. I was not impressed with Notre Dame at all. Indiana's physical. They were in that Ohio State game for 3 quarters and then they got blown out. So I like Indiana and give me a touchdown. I love it. So, and then I like UNLV -3 as well. And that's all I got for those other games. This is going to be a great weekend of college football. There's a lot of good games. So, but didn't see anything else. And then for the NFL, I like the over Tampa Bay, Dallas over 48. I like the Rams money line against the Jets. Kind of some of the same stuff Cash Money said. I think this time of year, you got to go with the hot teams. Kind of like Sal said, too, the Bengals, even though their record might not show it, they've been putting up a ton of points. They're hot. I'm not playing the Bengals this week, but I do like that pick. Who else do I got? Just going down my picks here, my ones that I really love. I like Tampa Bay as well, -4. I don't like the number. I'd much rather get 3, but I don't think you're going to get there. I just think Tampa Bay is hot, and they're playing really well, and Baker's playing really well. So I'm not sure Dallas can stop them. And that's it. That's all I got.
Nice.
Kind of a slow. There's a lot of games I like, but they just scream like out. Like I love the Lions. I mean, that line just doesn't make sense against the Bears. I know they're dinged up, but like if Detroit scores 28, which they do in a half, I'm not sure Chicago can score 10. Barely. They really just struggle on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we rundown, Caden?
Huh?
What do we got for rundown Cash Money from last?
Last week's recap, Sal didn't have a college football pick, but he had 2 NFL picks, which he both won.
Nice
Sal
work.
went 2-0. Bert went 1-1 in the NFL and 0-2 in college football. I was perfect in the NFL, 4-0, and then lost my one college football game,
Damn.
which kind of stinks, but it's all right. And then Cat Burglar had another pitiful week.
Yeah.
2-4 in the NFL.
Yep, no college football.
Pitiful.
Pitiful. Hurts. I'm back. I was like 8 games over a couple weeks ago in the NFL, and now I'm back to even 30-30-1. 2 weeks ago, I was 58%. Sucks.
So yeah, Sal is now 10-10 in the NFL, right at 50 or 500. He is also 12-5 in college football.
Nice.
Bert is 21-10 in the NFL and 18-16 in college football. I'm 30-25-1 in the NFL and 16-12 in college football. And then Cat Burglar is sitting at a perfect 500 in the NFL, going 30-30-1, like he said, and then 23-31 in college football. Doesn't look like you're going to get that college football back.
A lot of games left.
But you better start fucking laying them down. It might come to the last week and he's got 14 college football picks, just trying to make them all back.
Doesn't matter how you do it. A lot of time left. A lot of time.
Good luck on that.
And then, so as a podcast whole in the NFL, we're 91, 75-2, bringing our percentage to right below 55%, 54.8. And then college football, we're 69-64, bringing our percentage just shy of 52%, 51.8%. Which isn't bad. Our
Really
NFL
good.
came up from last week. College football kind of took a little bit of a stinker, about almost 1.5 percentile down. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, those are some good numbers. That's really good. I mean, this far into the season and everything. A lot of college football left, a lot of NFL left. I'm looking forward to the end of the year. The playoffs for NFL will be a lot of fun too. So kind of seeing how
Absolutely.
that all
You
works
think
play
this
out.
Packers Saints game? How are you guys feeling about it? None of us put any
What
money
is it?
on
13?
13 and a half,
13?
I see.
13 and a half?
Yeah.
A lot
Is
of it,
Carr back?
is who's going to be the quarterback, who is Kamara going to play. Those two
Right.
guys, I mean, are a big deal. If neither one of them play, I think Green Bay probably beats them pretty handily.
Absolutely. But if they both play, I mean, it might be a tougher game, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, Packers need a tough game. I'm not the guy to have a team sit
Yeah.
out the last 2 games of the season because they already got a playoff spot. Then they go into the first week of the NFL playoffs. They have the bye. Then they just stink it fucking up because they haven't played football together in a real high competitive
even
game.
I'm with you.
if
I'm
they
with you.
win, they're still going to have to play that game against Minnesota.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
the
for
Bear
sure.
game, they might be kind of all set in by then, but if you get to the Bears game, to me, you can't play your starters. You got to rest.
I don't want a weak game though. I want to beat someone good and get the momentum running, just like we did last year. You know what they say?
No.
Jordan Love is different during Toyotathon. Once Toyotathon starts revving up, Jordan Love, he gets all jittery, starts fucking launching the ball everywhere.
Well, pretty much like right now, it's looking like Green Bay is going to either play the Rams or Tampa Bay. Like at this point,
I'd rather play the Rams. No D out of the Rams.
those wide receivers scare me a little bit. Stafford, he's pretty freaking good.
For sure.
We need Jair and Bullard back quick.
For sure.
Yeah. But
Agreed.
all right, guys, I got to jump. Good podcast, good winners, good picks. We'll see you guys next week, cronies. We out.
Later.
Later.